Alright friends, welcome back. Episode number 89, and we are still here at the Battle Resort. And I guess there's not much left to do here except actually take on the Battle Maison itself. So let's check it out and see what's going on here. Oh, it's Sydney. I know you. Oh, it's you. You're here too, huh? I guess when trainers find out about a facility like this, it gets their blood pumping. This place reeks of hard-driving trainers. Who, me? I came to ask that guy Steven to come to the Pokemon League. That guy really goes for it when it comes to the Battle Maison. He's been hanging around here where he can have different battles than in the Pokemon League. Anyway, I came to bring him back, but it looks like he dodged me. Well, I said what I came to say. I'm going back to Evergrande. You're going to try your luck at the Battle Maison too, right? You see that guy, say hi from me. See you later. Like how he's that guy. Like, he's your champion. I feel like you guys should know each other pretty well. So I wonder if I went back to the Pokemon League before I talked to Steven here, if it would say that Steven is still gone and you can't challenge them yet in a rematch. That would make a lot of sense. Alright, little stage here just for Sydney to stand on, I guess. I heard that my muse, Mademoiselle Evelyn, is touring the Hoenn Region, so I used everything I had saved and came all the way from Kalos. I won't have the energy to stock shelves unless I see her dainty face. That's a little creepy. Hello, welcome to the Exchange Service Corner. I'll see what you have, even though I have no battle points. Alright, so this is where you can buy some of the best items in the game, and also some random stuff that I have no idea what it does. But Toxic Orb and Flame Orb, poison and burn your Pokemon, respectively. And you might say, well, that's really dumb, but it can be very useful if you have a Pokemon with the ability Guts, which increases their attack power if you have a status condition. It can be good to give them Flame Orb, because Guts negates the attack drop from being burned. And it means that you can't be affected by any other status conditions, like sleep or paralysis, something like that. Toxic Orb could be useful for like Breloom, who has Poison Heal, because obviously the poison would heal me instead of hurting me, and it makes you immune to other status effects once again, so there are uses for them. A White Herb restores any lowered stat in battle, so it can be useful to use like Shell Smash or Overheat, something like that maybe. A Power Herb means that a move that takes 2 turns to charge, like Sky Attack or Solar Beam, instead takes one less turn. It can also be used on Geomancy. You see it mostly used on that in competitive battles where Xerneas is allowed, because usually Geomancy is balanced out because it takes 2 turns of charging before it gives you the big stat boost, but or it takes 2 turns in total. With this, it only takes 1 turn to fully charge up, so it's an item you really see Xerneas hold almost exclusively. Absorb boost special attack if hit by a water type attack. I haven't really seen that used. Special defense. I'm sure there's probably uses for these. Like if you have Pokemon that's weak to water but wouldn't be one shot by them, maybe it's useful. But honestly, I don't know why you would use this instead of like a weakness policy in that case. So I don't know. Cell battery, kind of the same thing for electric types. Snowball, ice types. Red car is interesting. Sometimes you stick and you hold that, where if a Pokemon attacks you, they have to switch. It can be useful too if you have like a Pokemon that say uses a bunch of stat boosting moves like Dragon Dance or Sword Stance, and you switch in a Pokemon like Hippowdon holding red card and they attack your Hippowdon, it'll force them to switch with the red card. You can only use it once, but then it will get rid of their stat boost, so it can kind of be like a reset in case you get back into a corner. Eject button is similar, but it works on your Pokemon. Weakness policy increases your attack and special attack by 2 stages. It's a really good hold item. Can be useful in Pokemon that are kind of bulky but have lots of weaknesses, like Tyranitar, or I think I might have even tried one on Dragonite at some point, because Dragonite has multi-scale, so it probably wouldn't die even to an Ice Beam, unless it's like a really powerful Ice Beam. But it could be triggered by weakness policy. So if you go in and use Dragon Dance, well, actually I use weakness policy on no, I didn't. That's a lie. But I was thinking I maybe used it on my Komo-o, but I used something else instead. But say you used it on Dragonite and it was attacked by, say, a rock attack, or even an ice attack that wouldn't knock it out because of its ability. If you use Dragon Dance while they're attacking you with their ice attack, you would then have +1 speed and +3 attacks, and +2 special attacks. So very good chance of sweeping through their team. Ring target, you could like give that to another Pokemon, like a Ghost type, to attack it with normal type attacks, but it's kind of hard to do. Wise Glasses give a 10% boost to all special moves, I think. And there's wide, no, what's the other one? There's another one that's like that for physical moves. A lot of items here. Choice Specs is really good. That allows you to, it gives you a 50% boost to all your special attacks, but you can only use one. You're locked into one once you choose it until you switch. Scope lens you can read. Zoom lens is kind of like a better version of wide lens, but you have to go second for it to work. It's 20% increase as opposed to wide lens is 10% increase. We already have wide lens. Muscle band is the equivalent of wise glasses. Focus band you guys know about. Choice band is like choice specs for physical moves. Choice scarf is like the other two, but for speed. Assault vest, you can read what it does. Focus ash is kind of like focus band, but it always triggers as long as your health will be taken out in one hit. Expert belt, you know. Okay, a bunch of stuff. Life powder can make you miss. Life orb is really good. Boosts all your moves by 30% without locking you in, but you lose 10% of your health each time. So that's a very common item as well. Air balloon makes you immune to ground attacks, but if you get hit by anything, it will burst. Binding band, I don't know what that does. Increases the power of binding moves. Okay, like wrap, I guess. And safety goggles makes you immune to moves like spore or sleep powder. Okay, well, I didn't realize there were so many of those, or I probably wouldn't have read them. But if you want to get good items, here they are. What does this person have? Some TMs? Nope. Items for training your Pokemon and for evolving certain Pokemon. Or a rare candy, or the ability capsule that I was talking about to reset your ability. Alright, so I heard this house is a recreation of a building in the Kalos region. Seems like it. Again, our Pokemon are not like specially EV trained or anything, so this might be kind of tough, but we'll see anyway. Did you see them, did you? Stunning battle Chatelaine sisters, they're here now. Seeing them battle was like Cupid's arrow straight to my heart. Bam. You one of the Chatelaine sisters? I don't think so. An endless banquet for trainers who have had their hearts captured by Pokemon battling. For us serious battlers, this place is both the ultimate dream and our worst nightmare. Okay, dead end over there. Hidden items, can't even check. Okay. Alright, well I guess there's nothing to do but challenge it. I thought there might be like Wally here, or Team Magma, Team Aqua. I don't want to see my records because I know I have no records. What about you? I'm gonna quit for now. I wanted to see if I could like go up here without battling somebody. Looks like I can. Scouting the Pike Queen, done. Are there any trainers who measure up to Scott's expectations? Scott was the Battle Frontier dude. I guess this is like before Emerald in the timeline, so they're trying to like recruit people for the Battle Frontier. The upper level is a viewing area for folks like us who don't battle. Okay. Who are you? The sight of you set my Viper shivering. Okay, so far not much to see or do here besides the actual challenge. I assume these doors are not actually real doors. Slack off. I've been watching the matches from up here, but the trainers here are rank amateurs at best. The only ones here who even begin to compare to me in terms of skill and beauty might be those gaudy little girls calling themselves the Battle Chatelaines. Guess they're like the bosses. What, you want me to restore your Pokemon's health? Honestly, you people, can you not see I'm off duty? Do I look like I've got a device to heal you tucked in my shirt pocket? Pokemon Center I work at never gives me a day off. This is my first time off in 20 days. Well, that's annoying, but maybe don't be in your outfit then, especially when there are other nurses like the one at Mount Pyre who are dressed up and do heal you. That's kind of misleading. Alright, well, let's start a battle then. Let's learn more first. Provides various battles. You can do single, double, triple, rotation, or multi-battles. I don't know what a multi-battle is. Keep battling until you lose. If you lose even once, your win streak will end. Every time you get battle points. So I think it's like the battle tower, I guess, where I think if you beat enough trainers in a row, you get like special boss battles, which give you like bonus BP. What are the rules? All Pokemon are level 50. Okay, so they're all reduced to level 50, so we'll be at the same level. That makes sense. Note the number of Pokemon you need for a challenge. 3 for single, 4 for double, 6 for triple. Wow. And 4 for rotation. Oh, multi-battles are, I think, I guess double battles with different trainers. All Pokemon and their items should be different, except in multi-battles. Okay. And I think you also can't use, like, legendaries, if I'm not mistaken. Well, not legendaries, but Ubers, I guess, for lack of a better word. Like, overpowered legendaries like Rayquaza or Deoxys. Alright, let's do a challenge and see how we do, I guess, right? Because we do need some battle points so I can learn some of those move tutor moves. We'll stick with the music for now. So double and triple battles are really fun, but I kind of feel like, yeah, there's a Pokemon limitations exist, which I guess means you can only use certain Pokemon. Um, I'd love to do double battle for fun, but at the same time, I our team just isn't meant for double battles. Like I haven't organized them for that, so I kind of feel like yeah, maybe I'll do like another team or something. I'll trade up off screen for double battles. That could be really fun, especially because I've learned a lot now doing like watching competitive battling. But triple battles is kind of going to be the same thing, so maybe we'll try those later. But even though we've done plenty of these, let's participate in a single battle. Ooh, actually, hmm. Let's say no for now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do double battles today, even though I'm expecting we won't get super far. And the reason I want to do that is because I think we might get a little further in the single battles, but I want to teach Blaziken Flare Blitz again. Alright, don't know what the battle box is. So, okay, 3 Pokemon to go against. Let's go with, well, we have lots of choices here. I assume we can Mega Evolve. No reason we couldn't. Oh, lots of good Pokemon. Let's go with Lily. Oh, these are double battles, right? So we have to choose 4. Okay. Um, so maybe we'll use... I do not know. I don't want to use Eve because Surf would affect my ally as well. That could be useful though. And I don't know about... what do we say about Boom Burst? Is that random or everybody? I think that affects everybody, right? Maybe I'll do the Boom Burst and Slate combination with Ava and Lily backing me up. I don't know, let's just go for it. That might not be the best strategy, but I'm not taking this too seriously because obviously... Oh, I have to save. Okay, well let's save the game. Hopefully the recording doesn't crash or I lose a recording or anything. I'm begging for more allowance and saving my money so I can go on a trip around the world. Alright, well... Wait, allowance? Aren't you a adult? Alright, so looks like he doesn't have very good Pokemon to start out with. They'll get stronger and stronger the more you go. But don't underestimate them. Sometimes being level 50, and I think they're all EV trained, even being unevolved, they could be very formidable. And there's always an element of luck in Pokemon, as you guys know. Okay, so I guess we might as well use Boom Burst, although it's not very effective against Boulder. On the bright side, Boulder has a weaker defense, a special defense than it does defense. And we can go ahead and use Meteor Mash, which is super effective against it. Looks like Dan is a little faster. And wow, one hit knockout. Well, there's no animation, that's interesting. Or I just missed it. Maybe there was an animation, but it was like, I don't know, I just didn't see their health go down. It was just like suddenly their health was down. Panpour, not evolved. You've seen its evolved form already. Simipour, I think it's called. Alright, I'm guessing another Boom Burst will take them all down. And I'm sure we healed up between battles, so... since we're slower, let's go for an Earthquake. I know it's going to affect Dan as well, but it will almost certainly finish off those 2 Pokemon in case we don't with this Boom Burst. And we didn't quite finish off Shroomish. So you think a Shroomish would be knocked out by a Exploud's Boom Burst pretty easily, but I think the EV training might be why he didn't get knocked out. Alright. Like, you have a kid, like, why are you getting an allowance? Like, the kid should have the allowance, well, he's probably too young for an allowance, but... Alright, so the Nurse Joy won't hear me up, but that girl will. And we've earned our first battle point. Alright, let's do it. I assume that we get more battle points as we go. Maybe it's 1 for the first 2 and then it increases, or maybe it's just 1 each battle plus, like, if you do a winning streak, you get to battle some of the battle ladies, whatever they were called. Battle short, whatever it was. Alright. Dan's little bow there, so, okay. Well, so far our strategy has worked pretty well. Let's not change it. We'll go for Meteor Mash against Drowsy. That's a Pokemon I haven't seen in a while. Bite is super effective and could make us flinch. Not worried about the damage too much, but I am worried about the flinch chance, which I think is 20%. Electric is down, so it can't do that again. We didn't flinch, and we hit. So that's a nice, good start to this double battle. And Chespin, okay. It's a Generation 6 starter. Will I choose a Chespin in my Pokemon Y Let's Play? You guys will have to find out. Or did I already choose one in my Pokemon X Let's Play? That'd be easy to find out, but spoiler alert, I did not. Okay, so I don't know which one's more likely to survive. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because if one of them faints, then my Meteor Mash will go into the other slot automatically. Ominous Wind, again, being Ghost type super effective. Luckily did not get stabbed and only has 60 base power. And down they both go. So far, pretty easy. Of course, down goes Slate as well. But he'll be healed up momentarily, and I'm pretty sure these battles they're kind of like Link battles, where he's a new trainer type, by the way. I don't think we've seen him in the game yet, so I guess there's certain trainer types you can only find here. Maybe they're like the same trainers you can find in X and Y. That's probably why. They probably just like copy pasted this from the Battle Maison in Kalos with maybe some minor tweaks. And the reason they make you save the game is so that you can't cheat and like turn the game off and on again. So I think if I turned off the game now, like my challenge would automatically end. The only way to kind of have it locked in is if I like left the area. It's a special way they treat the save file, which is actually really smart. But yeah, these are kind of like Link battles where you don't get XP from them. You don't, you can't. I don't know, I'm sure there are other limitations as well. Another Natu. So, ooh, Reflect. Okay, this will be interesting then, because now it's going to be, now they'll be taking half damage from all of our physical moves. So it's good that I have one special attacker and one physical attacker. Didn't really plan that, but it works out well. Alright. They're both fainted. Luckily our Meteor Mash will not go into the only remaining slot, which is Dan. That would be really annoying. It just fails, having no target. And a Spiel and a Machop, once again, should be pretty easy. Let's use Zen Headbutt. Oh, okay. I meant to use that into Machop in case they both survive, but shouldn't really matter. And looks like Spiel was the one to survive anyway. Alright, another nice easy victory. Earn some more BP. Hopefully they will get a little bit more challenging as we go. I also might do some more of this off screen, we'll see. How many battle points we need and how many we get in this one. I imagine it'll be 7 battles, or the 7th battle will be the first like boss fight. That's what I think it was in the battle tower and the other battle facilities. Right, once again, pretty weak Pokemon. Good though, because if you were to lose one and be facing good Pokemon from the start, that'd be really tough. I'm gonna use Meteor Mash because I didn't want to. Ooh, Fake Out. Okay, that's actually a move you see very infrequently in single battles, but very frequently in double battles. Because you can use it to prevent one of the opponent's Pokemon from attacking while your other Pokemon does a setup move or puts them to sleep, something like that. Alright, Duskull and Wingull. Almost rhymes. Okay, so we could use Boom Burst here. Let's do that, even though it won't affect Duskull. And we'll use Meteor Mash against Duskull here. Uh-oh, Supersonic. And it hits. That will make us confused, which as you guys know is very annoying. Maybe I should have Shadow Balled Duskull, I don't know. Hopefully we don't hurt ourselves in confusion. We did, okay. And Curse, who is it going to put a curse on? Hopefully Dan, because it has more health left. Nope, everybody's going for Slate. Or Slate. Alright, so we only have one more turn to do something here, but luckily they only have one more Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball will knock it out. And if that's the case, Dan shouldn't have a chance to knock itself out, or if it does, it'll be healed up anyway. Oh, it also doesn't, like feigning here should not affect your Pokemon's happiness. Because these aren't like real battles, they're like unofficial battles. Alright, once again, healed right up, moving right along. Sorry if these aren't too exciting, but they'll probably get more exciting as we go. I guess it is nice that they're double battles so we can beat them in like 2 turns, whereas single battles will take at least 3. They're a little bit faster. Maybe I'll also do some like off-screen battling and then come back when they're a little bit stronger. I can get a good streak going. Kirlia, well, they're starting to evolve a little bit at least. Trace, interesting. Ooh, Trace soundproof. That's Also, I thought you always traced the one across from you, but I guess not. So soundproof will make her immune to Boomburst. Very interesting. So let's go ahead and use Shadow Ball then. It'll be super effective, and we can actually Meteor Mash will also be super effective. So we'll use that against Larvitar though. Meteor Mash will be super effective against both of them because Larvitar is Rock type and Kirlia is Fairy type. Very good. But since Surf would affect Dan as well, I figure I'll just go with the safer single target move. Another Chespin. It's probably just random, but and a Froakie. Another Gen 6 starter. Alright, so neither of those guys are immune to Boomburst, so that should do the trick. Gonna use our old Boomburst and Earthquake strategy. Now Water Pulse, that has a chance of confusion, 30%, so good, didn't confuse us. Even if it did, we would only had a 50% chance of hurting ourselves in confusion, and it still wouldn't have mattered because Boomburst was a one-hit knockout. Nicely done, Dan. Was that number 5 or number 6? We are racking up some BP though. Okay, that was number 5, so number 6, and then hopefully number 7 will be a boss battle. Not going to read these guys' things because, it would just take even more time. But if you guys are really curious, you can always pause it and read them. And they're just kind of generic things that they wrote just to have something to say. It's not anything super interesting, in my opinion. Grimer and Poochyena. Let's do Boomburst and Meteor Mash just because Zen Headbutt would not affect Poochyena in case he gets redirected. Sucker Punch, that'll do some damage. Does get stab and is super effective, although Poochyena is so puny and Metagross is good defense, so didn't even do half. And, ooh, actually didn't do much damage to Grimer with that Boomburst, but thankfully we have Meteor Mash to finish it off. I guess Grimer, like Muck, is actually fairly defensive. Alright, Pawniard and Staravia, and that's going to have Intimidate. Luckily, actually, no, it won't. I think it can have Intimidate, though, can it? Or maybe only Staraptor can. Pawniard, I think, is part Steel type, but we'll use Earthquake. I'm a little worried Staravia might survive both these attacks then. But I think it's Dark and Steel, so let's use Earthquake. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Oops. Let's use Flamethrower, because I'm pretty sure that'll knock out Pawniard, if it is Steel type like I think it is. And then we can use Meteor Mash against Staravia, which also is probably going to knock it out. I'm wrong here, and it does less than I think. They might both end up alive at the end of this, but doesn't look like I am, at least for Pawniard. And Meteor Mash, very powerful move. Staravia is not too defensive. Kind of relies on its Intimidate once it fully evolves to reduce damage. Alright, now hopefully this will be like a special fight here. Could be after 10 battles, but usually it's 7. I'm about ready for one too, so we'll see. It's also possible. So I also know in like some of them, I guess it was actually like 21 and 49 battles that you battled like the real champion person, whatever they're called, the Tower Tycoon, or the Frontier Brain was the generic term for them. But usually the 7th person was still more powerful anyway at the end of a streak. Doesn't seem to be the case with this guy. Still has some pretty generic Pokemon. Maybe I should look this up while we're doing it to make sure we're not going to be sitting here forever facing unevolved Pokemon. Yeah, let me do that. Battle Maison. I got the attack burst, nice. Okay. What is the battle? Oh wait, am I confusing the battle? I'm confusing the battle Maison with the battle Chateau. Is what I'm doing. Understandably. All right, so the battle Chateau is the one where you can face, I think, like gym leaders and all in X and Y. Let's see. So I guess the battle Chateau is not here in the Hoenn region, unfortunately. All right, well in that case, yeah, it's a little different too. It looks like. So let's read up a little more about the battle mace. I'm not even sure did I even do that in X and Y when I played. Wow, it's mean to her husband. Um, okay. Yeah, it's equivalent to the battle tower. It is led by the battle Chatelaines. Oh, I do recognize them. Okay, they are the leaders of the battle mason. I don't want to see their Pokemon because no spoilers. Um, so in the 20th consecutive battle in multi, oh never mind. Also a super multi-battle format. Not sure what that is. And okay. Oh, let's see. There's restrictions. Yeah, you can't use like Mewtwo, Mew, Lugia, Reshiram, Zygarde, anything that's really powerful. Can't use Deoxys. I'm gonna kind of do my traditional strategy here. Oh, Snover has soundproof. Oh, I didn't know it could have soundproof. Alright. It's funny, I actually did look up a while back what Pokemon could learn soundproof, but I just didn't remember that Snover was one of them. So Snover will survive this battle then. This turn at least. Alright, so what is super? Because it looks like you can do like a super version of each one. Alright, well let's use Flamethrower, that's 4 times super effective, so it doesn't really matter what else I use. Ooh, or maybe it does. Is it eating the berry to resist my fire attacks? It is, but doesn't matter. Still too weak. Alright, so... Okay, a super version of each format is unlocked when the player first beats the battle Chatelaine for the format. Okay, cool. The normal battle formats are limited to streaks of 20, ending after battling the battle Chatelaine. Okay, so we gotta do 20 battles then. Well, sit tight, guys. We're going for it. Okay, so yeah, so when you're in super, you can go even further, but in normal, that's as far as you can go. Okay, so Frillish, I think, is Ghost and Water, so this is not a good time to be using Boom Burst for sure. How about some single target attacks? So okay, so for the 1 to 10, you get 1 point. For 11 to 19, you get 2 points, and then the 20th battle is against the Battle Chatelaine. Alright, not quite a knockout there. And then... Okay, let's see, anything else we can do here? We can win some moves. Oh no, okay. We are faster at least, so... Yeah, it should be good. Okay, just kind of reading through while I'm doing this here. And then of course you get, so once you've done, so we have to do this once on normal to beat the Battle Chatelaine in battle number 20, and then we unlock Super. So Super you get like a bonus BP each time, so 1 through 10 you get 2, 11 through 19 you get 3. Apparently the Battle Chatelaine, if you even challenge them again, I'm not sure if you do, you only get 3 points, that's kind of annoying. Alright, so these two are both worth Earthquake, and both weak to Earthquake. Um, hmm. I could use Surf. Don't want to use Surf. That would definitely knock out Slate. So I could use Boom Burst. That would also knock out Slate. Let's use Shadow Ball against Lampent. And then... Hmm. Let's use Earthquake, because while it might hurt Dan quite a lot, it would also finish off those two. I'm pretty positive. Alright, Flamethrower. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Down goes Slate. Looks like he was a little bit too slow. It's weird that Dan seems to be a lot faster than Slate. Enough for other Pokemon to be in the middle there. And good. We're immune to Shadow Ball. Okay, well... let's bring out Ava, because Lily is weak to fire, so I don't want to take my chances there. Okay, hopefully we can Mega Evolve here. So let's see, let's use, so Return is going to be Fairy type, and they're both Fire type. We might have to use Earthquake, actually. I'm not sure who's going to be faster. Let's use Surf, though, because Surf is not going to be very effective. That'll probably just finish them off regardless. Okay, so Fight, Mega Evolve, and Earthquake. Alright, either way, it doesn't matter who goes first. While I will damage my other Pokemon, I should also knock out both of theirs. Alright, Dan is faster, it looks like, at least before the Mega Evolution. And how much will Surf do to Houndour? It knocks it out. Sweet, okay. Didn't do that much to Ava anyway, thanks to her massive special defense stat. Alright, so what battle are we on right now? Because I'm wondering if, I guess, let's see what we're at. Battle number 10? Only number 10 already? Really? Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep battling, and then I will, I'll come back when it's time to do the battle Chatelaine, assuming I can go that far. But, rather than make this a super long episode, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, I am back. This is battle number 19. Figured I would do one more on screen as a bit of a warm-up. It's actually a new day here, or a new morning here. But, I did the rest of the battles yesterday, and now we are good to go. The battles are definitely getting noticeably harder, as you can tell. Like Mantine and Rugagal are fully evolved Pokemon. This will be our final battle before the Battle of Chateau, or whatever they're called. Okay, so against a Poison and Dragon type, let's use Zen Headbutt. Now, Mantine is actually pretty bulky, so maybe we'll even knock out Rugagal here and be able to use Zen Headbutt against Mantine. No, not even close. And that's a, okay, critical hit on Slate, great. That's just what we needed. Luckily, it's still not very effective. Okay, so one of them is down before it can attack, which is always nice. A couple times they've knocked out, or at least once they knocked out both Dan and Slate. I don't think I've been down to my last Pokemon yet. And Frogadier, okay, not fully evolved, but definitely something to worry about, especially in the rain. What's kind of annoying is that a second Boom Burst is not going to knock out Mantine. And I don't think Frogadier, let me look it up, because I'm not sure if it's Dark type or not. I think it's not Dark type until it fully evolves. But let me just double check that. It is just water. Okay, good. That's what I thought. I think I'm going to kind of do the same strategy and use another Boom Burst and then a Zen Headbutt. Although I could definitely see Slate getting knocked out before he has a chance to do anything here. And yep, there we go. So in the rain, a Hydro Pump. That's a lot of damage. Alright, thankfully Dan avoided that, or he would have taken a lot of damage as well. Maybe not a knockout. How much health does he have? Let's see. Oh, full health. So he probably would have survived that, I would think. Let's bring out... I don't think Mantine has Swift Swim. I'm a little worried about taking like an Ice Beam, but I don't actually know. Can Mantine even learn any flying attacks? Maybe like Wing Attack or something, but even so, Lily could probably take a Wing Attack fairly well. Actually, when I re-entered the streak, I almost had Altaria holding a different item, which would have been very bad. Ooh, that's right. So I really should have taught her like Energy Ball, but I can't. I don't want to leave Petal Dance. I can't get it back. So, ooh, okay. Well, I guess I could use Petal Dance anyway. Let's just use Sludge Bomb. As you guys can tell, my team really isn't meant for multi-battles. Alright, wow, barely survived. So there's no telling if the other one would have hit, how much it would have done. We might have gotten really lucky with that miss there. I think we still would have won because we have Ava in the back, but definitely would have been a nail biter. Alright, and here we go, the boss fight. Thankfully we do get fully healed. And 2 more battle points, we'll be using those shortly. Alright, battle against the Battle of Chatelaine. Are you ready? Yes, I am. No idea what Pokemon they have, but here she comes, Battle Chatelaine Evelyn. So I think there are 4 sisters, and I did read that their glove length actually corresponds to their age. So the youngest one is the shortest glove, so I'm not sure if she's medium maybe, maybe like the second youngest. Welcome to the Battle Maison. My name is Evelyn. I'll try to serve you as a Battle Chatelaine like my sisters, so I'm the third of us 4. My specialty is double battles. I guess, I've not been to Hoenn for a while, so I'm a bit more nervous than usual. Oh please, I'm sorry, but please start the battle already. Alright. Ask and you shall receive. At least they changed their dialogue for being in Hoenn, that's kinda nice. Right, Pachirisu and Primal, I think they're all just drawn from like a random... Actually no, they're not drawn from a random pool like the others. They're set, I did read that. Alright, so, I think the order they send them out then is not set. So Pachirisu, might not look like much, but it actually won a world championship one time, which was it was like one of the best competitive battling tournaments ever. Because this little Pachirisu that nobody thought could do anything ended up being really good with like Nuzzle and Fake Out. It was just and Super Fang. So I've learned not to underestimate it. Let's use Boom Burst. It might try to fake out one of my Pokemon here, but we'll see. Let's use Zen Headbutt because Zen Headbutt is super effective against Primeape and even against Pachirisu, whereas Meteor Mash would be even against Primeape and not very effective against Pachirisu. What was that? I didn't even see it. I guess a Primeape move. Yeah, fighting type move. And Light Screen. Okay, so we have a nice balance here of 2 special and 2 physical attackers. I wasn't really intending that, I don't think, but alright, so 1-for-1 trade-off here. Although he has the screen up, so... Alright, let's keep Lily in the back then, because hopefully the light screen will go down. And a Persian also can learn Fake Out. Luckily, I don't think Fake Out can resist a Mega Evolution. So let's go for... I'm worried the Pachirisu has like static. I don't want to get paralyzed. Ooh, I could use Earthquake, but I'd have to stay in my flying type form then to not take damage from that. That'd be great to use against Pachirisu though. Let's just go for... I don't know, do I risk the Earthquake? I know we can take it pretty well, but if they do damage to Ava first, the Earthquake could knock her out. And Persian's very fast. Let's try to double up into Persian here. I think Mega Altaria is probably faster. And if I'm wrong, then so be it. Okay, Fake Out's only one of us will get a chance to attack anyway, and it will be Ava. It's probably better. I think she has better offensive power. And Volt Switch, okay, gonna do a little bit of damage. Not much at all, it's resisted. Thankfully does not have a chance to paralyze you. And switching out to her last Pokemon, which is Luminion. Okay, so nothing too scary here, but they are, you know, decent Pokemon. I'm sure they're, well, I'm not sure, but I would bet they're EV trained, so I think the odds are in our favor, but it's still no guarantee. Alright, and Pachirisu comes back. Luckily it doesn't have Intimidate, although we have Clear Body, so wouldn't matter too much there. So once again, Meteor Mash is not good against either of them. Let's go with a Return against Luminion, since it's probably the bigger threat, and a Zen Headbutt against Pachirisu. Going to Volt Switch again, but this time into Slate, and it won't allow it to switch. Ice Beam will do some damage, but Ava has a good special defense. It's only singly weak to it. So yeah, not a knockout. If that was a crit, that would have been bad, but... Ooh, okay, so not quite... probably should have doubled up into Luminion just in case this happened. Because now they're both alive. Ooh, okay. Yep, that was not my smartest moment. Alright, now was Luminion faster too? That could be bad. I don't want to use Earthquake, really. I'm pretty sure Slate was slower. In fact, let me just double check that because I don't want to lose this battle. Alright, so speed is 103. Okay, so yes, so Ava will go first, rather. So let me use Earthquake. Now hopefully Patrice doesn't like protect or something, but and they can't use Fake Out, you can only use Fake Out on the first turn. Okay, so this actually worked out kind of okay. Lumineon I think is just water type. I can't remember if it's water or water and flying. It's not one you see very often, but I'm pretty sure it's just water. So this should knock out both of them in that case. Okay, and if not, we still had Roserade in the back, so... Alright, definitely a tough battle, but not not one I was too scared about losing. Oh, fair play, you're quite strong, aren't you, guest? Now that I've seen how strong you are, I feel I shouldn't have held back. Uh-huh, you held back, did you? Likely story. Just that my elder sisters had asked me to take it a bit easy on new guests. Next time we battle, I will try much harder to beat you. But please continue to patronize the Battle Maison, and to challenge me. Alright, well I guess it's true, she isn't facing like her best team or her best moves apparently even, unless that was all Patrice really knew. I guess we did use, I think, Fake Out and Reflect, or Light Screen. Alright, and we get 20 battle points, very nice. We will spend those in the next episode. Don't need to save for a battle video, because we already have a battle video. It's called a Let's Play. And now I can take on the Super Double Battle Challenge. Yay, okay. I'll talk more about my plans for the rest of the Battle Chateau. I've been thinking a little bit about it in the next episode, but this one has been going on for a decent bit, so I'm going to end things here, and I will see you guys in the next episode.